All right, everybody, welcome to your first online class for computer programming. Um, Hopefully you found the site and you're on board with us here. Hopefully everybody's safe and healthy in your house and you're taking care of everything that you need to take care of. Um, Guys, we're going to move to Repl instead of BlueJ for our programming. And so what I've done is I've set up a Repl classroom, and the way you join that classroom is by clicking on this link. So when you click on this link, you're going to see a page like this, and I don't really care how you do this. Don't click you're a teacher, obviously. If you want to make your own username, email, and password, if you want to log in from Google, that's fine. However you want to do that, okay? What I'm going to do is actually go in via Repl's normal login process, which I think kind of gets me the same way, but I'm not setting up an account this way. So I'm just going to go to my regular account here, and let's see. So I don't know if when you log in, it's going to look something like this, or if it's going to look like the next screen that I'm going to show you. But if it looks like this, what you want to do is go up here and select that you are a student. I think it should look like this right away. But if you select that you're a student, then you're going to see Intro to Programming for Java as our classroom. And when you jump into that classroom, it says Intro to Programming here, and then you have a list of assignments. So if it just looks like that, then just click on that chevron right there, and you'll see that you have assignments that you are trying to complete. So and I've set it up so that you got to do this assignment before you go and do that assignment. All right. So the way you do that is just click in there. And here is where all your code is going to go. Here is where your instructions from me are going to go. Okay. And then here is where you're going to see your input and output stuff. Okay. Once you think you're done with your program, you can run it, and you'll see the output here. And so let's just go through that. Okay, hello world, my favorite subject is subject. Okay, you can also run tests. So if you do that, you get this little pop-up that says that the test failed. And if you click on this, it tells you why it failed. So the teacher expected to see, hello world, my favorite subject is computer science. I attend Rufus King High School. And your output, like we just saw, was hello world, my favorite subject is subject. Okay, so it tells you that there's some differences there, and then you can close that, and you can go ahead and try to fix up whatever you did that wasn't quite right. Okay, so let's just look at this. I gave you instructions over here. Okay, and usually what I'm going to do is just say complete the code in the main class so that it prints out something like this. Okay. And so let's just look over here quickly, okay? So if you see a comment like this, that's supposed to be like an instructional comment. So that's me just giving you some information. So you can think about it like it's an informational comment. The code in the main method starts when you click run above, okay? So we're not used to using a main method because in BlueJ we've been just making our own methods and then running them that way. So in most IDEs, if you want a Java program to start, you need it to have a main method. And so this is gonna, when you click run, it's looking for this main method, and then it's running all the code that's in there. So it's gonna print out hello world like we saw a second ago, and then it's gonna use this as a method call to favorite subject. And so remember that when it's calling to a method, it's jumping down to wherever that method is defined and running the code that's inside of there. So that's why we see it printing out my favorite subject is subject. Okay. So here's another informational set of comments. So this line is a call to the favorite subject method found in lines 11 to 13 down here. We just talked about that. This is a instruction to you to do something. So when you see comments like this, it's informational. When you see comments like this, it's instructional. So I want you to write a call to the my school method. So here's favorite subject. Here's my school. All right, so that's done with that. And so let's keep going down here. Here's another instruction for you. Replace subject with computer science. So start off pretty easy here. All right, so that's done. Here's another instruction. Complete the my school method so it prints I attend Rufus King High School. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it prints out I attend Rufus King High School. So we're going to go ahead and do system.out.println, and then quotes I attend, if I could type, Rufus King High School. Okay, now if I don't do something right, okay, so for example, let's say I run this. It says exit status. You see it in red. That means I made a mistake. Error, semicolon expected, system.out.println, I attend Rufus King High School. It's got that little caret there to show me that that's where the problem is. So I need to be able to find that. It tells me here that it's line 17 of my main class. So I know it's line 17, and it's telling me that I needed a semicolon. Okay? You'll be able to see different things like that. So for example, if I take out the quotation right there and I try to run it, okay, big long error message, exit status 1, okay, line 12, some kind of error. It doesn't really know what the problem is, okay, so you can see like it didn't quite know how to handle that, but we know that I just took out that quote, so I'm going to put that back in, just showing you that that's how you're going to get error messages in this IDE. Okay, so if I go ahead and run that, it prints out. It looks good to me, but I can always go here and run tests, and then it goes ahead and runs it against what I have. And it says print subject in school, passed all tests. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. If I passed all the tests, then I'm going to go ahead and submit it. It says I passed it again. So when I submit this, that'll basically give me a notification that you've done what you're supposed to do. And it also changes this. So it says you've completed this assignment, see model solution. So that's my solution to that problem. And you're going to see that it looks very similar to what we just did. Okay, the solution is written by your teacher. So here it is, and it's got the favorite subject call, it's got the my school call, it's got computer science right here, it's got I attend Rufus King High School inside the print line for my school, and then I can go back to my submission, okay, and I can go back to the classroom, okay, so it should, now that this is completed, let's go ahead and refresh this. Now that it's completed, it shows here that I can now jump into doing Java method parameters. Okay, so just getting you used to using methods inside of repl with these first 3 assignments, and then you're going to pretty soon see that there's a string class method assignment on there as well. Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a discussion board thing on here for this for our class website, so that if you're having problems or you just need to get a hold of me, you can do it that way, and that should be pretty easy. All right, well, good luck. Like I said, stay healthy, and we can still get some instruction here, even though we're not coming and meeting in at school. Okay, we'll see you guys soon.